offensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
To the air right away is Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch
EA
point.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
Completes this one.
Today we've got a weekend matchup on TV. As we do the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. It's good for a Saints first down.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
Caleb going to throw right away. That's out to the flat for Swift. He takes us beyond the 35.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside 20 yards.
Play from scrimmage.
Ball down to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Now trying to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive by A&T.
He is taken down.
Second and 10.
Brenton Simpson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's
something
third
else.
and long.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback if he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of the pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
It's not cool about the game there in second, but that was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got it to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity.
Set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots. It's first and goal. This is a solid opening drive.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 43. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. In the end zone and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half.
That's a double coverage and intercepted.
Down here in the red zone, make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more
It's no
careful.
secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's
Right to the
broadcasting
air,
this
it's
game,
Mayfield.
that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions.
And
Can
now
you take care of the
man
football?
open deep downfield.
Back up. I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10.
Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. this one away.
This is taken in. It's complete.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake. That's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards.
Hurts to the air on first down. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180, 180. Move. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Bateman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board.
Taking this inside the opponent's 35.
Right down the middle.
This one is good for 20 yards.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hurts just shutting him off there. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. It's second down.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that are better than others. When they think they have the advantage, dial some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't complete? In this case, he's there.
That's a pair of hook-up shots. These defenders find to the one point they win last week, and nothing has changed. There's still more around.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and
looking to
he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
He'll fire deep, looking for more. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. It's his second year in the league as a quarterback. That's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz,
No
the
doubt
best
about
thing
it.
you can do as an offense is just
be
get the
emphatic
ball
about he
out of
shouldn't
your
have thrown
hand,
that
get into the
ball.
hands of the receiver.
Second year as you noted, under the job training. So he's going to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
this is Derrick Henry.
And he'll be tackled right from the beginning. It's the 40. They're still in scoring position.
16 yards, able to bat the first
down here
down.
in the red zone.
It's almost as if they
They're
didn't
thinking
move the field
six, but
after
after
the
that
first
last
drive. They
sack,
picked right up where they left
chances of
off.
converting here for a touchdown.
And this offense,
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Here's Jackson in front. That's complete. Zay Flowers with it. And he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson.
So after one,
That's for
it's the
Bateman. It's
Cowboys with
intercepted.
the early end. More from New
And the
Orleans.
Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard
It's the Saints with the football here
So
as quarter
consecutive
two begins.
interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
and don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding
Brandon
these
McManus
turnovers that we've
and
seen
the field
early?
goal unit
I think
come
both
off.
teams are trying to find an
This
advantage.
one
We know
from just
that.
under
Can
50
one of them
yards.
break away and take
This
control of this
one's
game.
not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to draw
Trying to
closer.
shake off the interception from the last
hardest
drive
part
here
of
on
these
this
missed
throw.
kicks, Mike, is for all the guys
And
that
the defense loses him. It's complete.
position to come away
Down
with
the
points.
sideline.
Touchdown.
Chicago.
That's a different result.
DeAndre
Short
Swift,
one taken by
75
Hawkinson.
yards. And the Bears
And
are
he's
able to
taken
strike
down
quickly here
inside
as they
the
are in for
opponent's
6.
35. They'll have the first down. It's a
They
gain
didn't even
of
get a chance to
28.
settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists.
He'll get this
to
one
go
to his
to it.
safety
They
valve.
did exactly
Complete.
that. They've got to feel
And this
really
takes
good
him into the red
about what they
zone.
did in
He's
advance of this
brought
game.
down
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you zoom that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Man, get that water break and get on out there and play. And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And Charles, this is a team that really looked lost for that first month or so of the season. But they have been lately winning through the streak.
Could not step into the throw that time.
This is the same team because we followed pretty closely throughout this season.
They got there in a hurry. And it didn't like to be a big lead for him. You saw that free rusher coming for turning the ship. At the very least was able to get that ball
Here's
out.
2nd and 10.
Sack.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Second down throw for Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault him. It's complete on this one. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity to touch the field. The 45 eyes downfield.
First catch of the game for
He
Hawkins.
really had no
It's a
choice but
first
to just
down.
get that ball
Now
out of
we
his
watch
hand.
everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one
Good
will
short
be with
tackle right
1,000.
there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up
Jackson.
4th down.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll go. Mayfield.
Throwing on 2nd and
He
1.
pulls it in around the
Jackson.
5.
And a catch made by Hawkins.
To the 2-yard line.
That's just not fair.
And now it's 1st and
Crossover out of bounds right
The
at
way
the
the ball's been
25.
moving around to different guys this
For
drive.
26
It really
and a
keeps
first
the
down.
defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Case Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Cowboys win that on the
End up getting rid of 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
So following the
I did
score,
like his
here
decision-making
comes
there
Elliott
to make sure
to
they
kick this
picked
one
up
away.
something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the
Return
first
from the 10.
down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it
Brought
and runs
down
again.
25.
After one,
He's in
a
field position
1-point
to
game,
start this drive.
7-6. Second quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Jackson now.
On 2nd down, Hurts.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
This one complete
Lots
down
of
the field.
tail as multiple defenders get to him.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for
Big
Jackson and
time
the
answer
Ravens.
by this offense, and they really needed him in this game. It looked like he was starting to get away, And then, Mike, I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Extra point. He's going to be incomplete. And the Saints are on the board. Now 14 seconds.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens.
The team's ready to go once more. As we get to the
2-yard line. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
On the return.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
And he'll be brought down.
He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get out.
Well, tall shoot glides, getting robbed there, and results in a touchdown.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. Pick up 17. And a very quick
He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt home.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
Brown prepping for their next drive. The Bears on
He'll be taken down as we take down.
Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
It's Mayfield
After that sack, it's second and 21.
running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 yards.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
That one caught by Hawkinson. And he's close to it.
It's for that right side of the town. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
Such a good
inside
way to get
the
the ball
20.
early into the hands of your
39
tight end
yards,
and
the
take some
distance
pressure off
covered on the catch and
and give
run.
him an easy
There's
completion.
no doubt in my
The
mind that
size
not
and
many
the
guys in this
athleticism.
league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy with the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll send Worthy in motion.
Now on 1st down.
On 1st down is Mayfield.
Back in the end zone, couldn't get his feet down. No, it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone. Touchdown! A handful of clutch plays playing for the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Down to 2. A nice throw there by the second-year
Fielded
quarterback.
just shy
And I
of the
don't
goal
believe
line.
that was the kind of play he would have made as a
And that's
rookie.
well done by the
Because usually
kicking
your
team.
rookie season
He's only able
is
to
a
make it
continuation
to
of
the
your college
15-yard
days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
On 1st down, it's
This
Hurts.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That one incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate when we sit up here. We try to just interpret and assume what's going on.
And a decent return to the 27-yard line.
They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Baltimore
Have some more
offense at the
efficiency on
line
these
set
early
to get
downs
going.
and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So effective in the passing game, resulting in a touchdown. Maybe not many people are focused on the trenches and protection.
Offensive protection, so now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those stones. Box up here, a sprinter, get rolling, and let's get it from there. It's a get into the face of the passer.
The relationship between this here rush and the pass
What they've got to try is think of right now.
the better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage. That's a great example why.
First down there on a pick up the 24.
Time to give some credit to the big solid right there for this quarterback. I mean, to stay disciplined to this technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forward
Straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
That's caught by Brown. Saints going to use their second touch.
Jackson.
It's not just under 30 seconds to go. It's his second shot.
So here's a play like that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So I think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his direction, great job by the quarterback.
They set up the screen for Henry.
Pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Try to punch it in with Henry. And he is not going to get in as the big body stopped him at the line.
On target to Watson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And for that big chunk of play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. This is where you have to finish drives.
Bring up fourth. They had the 8-yard gain on first down. Able to do much from there.
He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays, Jackson, before the end of the half.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
It is third and long.
Lamar Jackson with his 3rd touchdown and 18
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off his 6.
Boys are going to get the ball back.
Expense the opponent's He's down 21-14.
So much of that play
There's the kick
down to
unit
the
now for
defender's
Ravens
position,
as they'll send
being
it
able to get
away.
himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike,
And that's going to skip into the end
you were sitting here
zone
saying
for a touchdown.
and instead they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from
Bears
Michigan.
offense ready to go
And
for
he'll be
the next
brought
drive.
down on what
Charles,
will
we'll
be
see what they
the
can do
final play
here.
here
Not a ton
in
of
this
time
first
left,
half.
but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need a win now as they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill. You can't win at
This
least one
is a
practice
surprise.
each
Right
week
now, the
before
run
a game.
game.
A minute
He'll
left.
try the onside
Enough
kick.
time to string a few completions together.
The kickoff
Really
unit is
easy.
out there,
And then make that ball
and
back
they'll
to
send this one
just a
away.
little more animated.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a swat of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense
He's
in a
down
tough
at the
spot.
48.
Trying to
Pick
knock
up
out
a
that
4
to
that
extend this
started
lead.
at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when
He'll
it's
go right
out
and
there
find
in
his
open
running
space, I think you expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting into your back.
Working inside the 15.
And no doubt about it.
18 yards on the
Come
catch
to an
and
okay
run
game.
will move the chain.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Baker to throw.
Here's Williams.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Cowboy.
Back-to-back receptions for him, but it's another
Great to
first
take
down.
advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage of these situations.
And he will get in for the 2. And open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
This one taken at the 10. He'll get this play
Incomplete on the deep
side of the 25-yard line.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now they'll
Operating
change
from their own
things around
23,
before the
they'll
snap.
begin 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains. Every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Nothing open downfield, so
Number 27, here's second down.
Well, every point
and
certainly
6.
counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
This offense was on the move. Then 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To throw once more, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Connect. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
2-point attempt.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Bill to throw.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're
In
going to
the
go
end
on
zone.
4th down here.
Picked up by Trenton Simpson. He's to
There you
midfield.
go. Here's Williams.
Inside the 30.
He's got his target.
All the way.
And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown.
Play backfires for the offense in a big way.
As the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. This time, the extra point up and good. And that is going to tie up the game as we approach halftime.
And we're back to it as the kicks away. Here
So
comes
not
Worthy
much
to
time to
return.
speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
Job by the
away.
return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
And they were laying him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And he can hang on through the contact.
Offense setting the line for this next drive.
To meet him just
And with
as the
7
ball was
seconds
arriving.
remaining, not much time to
It'll bring
really
up
do
second down.
anything.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just wouldn't deliver that only one number short. Field gets there anyway.
Let's go inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown.
He tries to find someone underneath, but get credit to this secondary, Michael, and they have everything covered. This one ends up just falling incomplete.
These two teams in this first half have been playing back and forth. Let's know
It's a team of 12 players.
defensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put up scores together and really bunch them up. So they have a tight game here. To be better on the right shoes for the right turf. Today's track shoes. Third thing we've seen with these offenses.
It's been an absolute jet speed so far. Fun to watch.
Speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up.
Good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
It'll bring up second down.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Most importantly, partner,
A gain of 17 yards. First down. Now ball.
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways,
Mayfield
but they
to
had to
throw.
like what they saw in that first half.
That one's just going to get worse and worse until the Lions take the lead down.
They'll say it's incomplete.
This defense is so intermediate partner.
That is a
They
rare
don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offensive play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break.
Second down,
That said,
that'll leave them trying to
that is the
convert.
defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with the big play and see if they can keep points off the board. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance here defensively. The plays incompletion, and more importantly, a punting situation.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive?
They'll try and
Or do they
throw
settle for
for Jackson.
In motion comes Andrews.
That's complete.
Mayfield.
And all the way down to the
Takes it in. He is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
2-3 yards, maybe 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Huge
As they get the
pickup
conversion
as the
on
Sticks
fourth
make a
down.
drastic shift forward.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points?
First down carry for Henry. And this has been another sight into the end zone as they stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. They'll have to deal with a second and 14 now after
Nothing
the
changed
loss.
in that. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
This is going to be his defensive coordinator's bad news to his halftime speech, Mike.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first
It
down.
honestly didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter. And at this point, the offense is hitting stride, and they continue to pull away.
Jackson.
The drive begins at the 20. It's first and 10.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but
From
still,
the shotgun.
with his talent, you would expect
He'll
him to
take
have
a
more
shot
completions
down the
to him
middle
in
of
this
the
game.
field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 36 yards.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to be taken down here.
On
A
first
sack
down,
back at the
it's
32.
This offensive line just has
Pushing it back to 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring
Like,
him
this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win
after that
NFL
sack, it's
games
third
when you
and long for
continue to give up
Jackson and the
sacks at the rate
Ravens.
that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive
throw
line.
here.
If they don't get it fixed, this
This
game could be eliminated.
Has been tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set him up a third down.
And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff for the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
He's intercepted.
As the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. Will right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
To throw, Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Jackson from the shotgun. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10.
And he will bring this back. It's a big 6 and a Raven touchdown.
On his loop for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, nice work. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
To the air, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. Down to the 10.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Rome Odunze. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
You got ready for that, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans.
Baltimore
and
with
the
good starting
Caesars
field
Superdome,
position as they come up
the
first
home
and 10
of the
at
Saints.
the 41-yard
So good to
line.
have you with us, Mike Tirico
Here's
and
Jackson.
Greg Olsen with you.
A
We've
short
got a
throw
couple of
caught
teams
by
going to
Andrews.
can make it happen. The defensive front has a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing.
59 yards.
No better way to do that than being able to get a touchdown, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary until increase their this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback. It's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
On the ground, it's Brown. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the
At the
game.
line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears
Again here,
offense.
second and
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get the game. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback and you make them feel uncomfortable. Or in this case, you don't get the sack.
intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. The safety, Andre Cisco.
Williams.
We're going to take possession of the football.
So anytime a team suffers an early sack or back-to interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes.
Williams.
All proven, though, Mike.
Oh, my goodness. Has a fifth interception.
So we're able to move on.
Picked up by
Making the first guy miss, but it's the
Charles, for this offense, those interception roles they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a big six.
And that defense has no hesitation for working through this game. He knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to a completion. We're just still not quite on the same page.
Following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
He'll be stopped at the 29.
Was the intended target there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row.
Ready to go for their
They're
next
staring
drive.
fourth down right in the face.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles.
Here's
And one
McCarthy.
reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
Some Bears first down.
Minutes
This
themselves.
defense are a little too loose there. Giving up 19 yards on the fourth down.
So they're on his current.
He's been running these routes since he was a young kid. Likes to call it power the strength. You've got the defender thinking you're going
Pass rush will
downfield.
be
You stick that
equally
foot
intense
around.
here on second down following the sack. It's second and
Friendly to the
18.
ball and really nice job picking up the first down. He decides to go with this safe look and he throws it well short of the sticks.
So we will switch
At this
ends
level,
as the
Mike, you
third
just
quarter has
can't
come
miss
to a
layups
close.
like that.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again.
The way he locked it.
In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
How
And
did
the
he
Saints are gonna have the ball. They're on 18 yards.
Straight ahead with Swift.
Every defensive coordinator in the
Bring it
NFL
down at the
preaches one
27-yard
thing
line.
about red zone defense.
second down, so they go back to the air on third.
Well, there's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I don't believe you'll do a second time.
They're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45.
Third down, drop to throw.
That's good for 27.
Takes a shot on the release, and this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get one.
It's going to wind up incomplete. Not cool that time, and it'll set up second
Go
down.
for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Now Hurts.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
It's Xavier Rhodes.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
But not until he gets inside the 25.
That was bad.
And the Ravens get the go down back and in great shape. Now Jackson.
To the air
Check
again.
down here for Henry. They give him the ball.
Down he goes.
After a pickup of 5 or 6. Second down and 3.
In there to bag another one.
Now it's Jackson.
Second down
Steps
throw
away
for
to his
Hurts.
left.
High ground.
And this will be enough to pick up the
Get some of the
first gain of 2.
Third down. Third down.
Jackson. Dancing to his left. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down. Almost like a three, and
That's going to be intercepted.
his side down.
Picked up by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Silent tackle right near midfield.
It's not often decision every single great right
and it brings up second down.
off of interception, but boy, is it
Incomplete
beautiful
pass on
when it does.
first down.
Look
That
at the
leads to
defense
your second and
just flip
10.
around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive Jackson over their shoulder for that position.
And nearly gets there downfield,
but he's not quite able to hold on to that
Fourth
ball.
quarter, really big. That passing incompletion. I think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points.
Move this one down inside the 40-yard. Here's the 3
second touchdown of the afternoon.
Whistles here.
Ravens continue to pour on here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was a line goes on the table now.
First and 5.
Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of
Escapes
one.
the defender.
Nothing doing here. He can see pretty early on as he's trying to draw deviation and see if the whole pops. It's just too slow of a developing play.
prepping for their next
Never
drive.
gets into the teeth of the defense at all and
And
ends
you
up
hate
being
to see
taken down
this
for
for
a
them,
loss.
but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive first and 10 in the fourth quarter.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is